Stop wasting the country resources. Peter Obi slams Tinubu over 124 vehicle convoy to Lagos. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, has slammed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu over a video showing 124 vehicles in his convoy during the presidential recent visit to Lagos State. Peter Obi, while responding to journalists on Thursday in Awka, Anambra State, stressed that the present Nigeria requires that all those who serve and lead must do so by example. Their behavior and their public conduct must be in consonance with what the society requires today. We cannot continue to preach for the people to sacrifice without us sacrificing too. The sacrifice must now start from the leaders, visibly measurable at all times, because the people are suffering, and we must now be at the forefront of the suffering. Peter Obi's latest advice is coming barely 2 weeks after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in a Democracy Day address on June 12, 2023, asked Nigerians to sacrifice more in the wake of the federal government's removal of fuel subsidy. The government action led to the increment of prices of goods and services all over the country. Corroborating with the stance of the Labour Party presidential candidate, Mr. Diran Onifade, head of Obidati Media Office, in a statement, regretted that the President Lagos Convoy scandal, noting that since the creation of Nigeria by the British colony, such mindless and embarrassing display of wealth has never been exhibited by a politician, not even the military, known for their brash and unbridled display of raw naked power, dare to exhibit such recklessness. According to the statement, the Obidati media, like millions of Nigerians whose sense of decency have been affronted by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's tendency to flaunt power and position, join our presidential candidate in pointing to the hypocrisy inherent in Tinubu's action. For a man who promised to cut the cost of governance to be moving around with an over-bloated convoy of security details and aides, surely speak volumes of his do what I say and not what I do attitude. According to him, Tinubu is flaunting Nigerian wealth while the masses are suffering in abject poverty. Several videos trending on the internet shows the moment Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrived at his Bodilion residence in Ikoyi, Lagos, in an armored Toyota Land Cruiser 300 SUV. Tinubu arrived Lagos on Tuesday, June 27, 2023, for the very first time since his inauguration as Nigerian President on May 29, 2023, after a working visit to France and a private visit to London. Video shared earlier on the internet shows a show-stopping convoy of over 120 vehicles that escorted President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to his private residence in Ikoyi, Lagos State, Nigeria. Vehicles seen in the heavily guided presidential convoy includes dozens of exotic SUVs such as Range Rover Sport, Mercedes G-Class, Toyota Land Cruiser, and Prado SUV, as well as pickup trucks and ambulance. The armored Toyota Land Cruiser 300 SUV is currently the most rugged official vehicle in the presidential fleet. Also include a bulletproof Mercedes Maybach S-Class ultra luxury sedan. These cars are super expensive. Moment President Bola Ahmed Tinubu arrived at his Lagos residence in armored Toyota Land Cruiser, LC 300 SUV. The President Toyota Land Cruiser 300, which combines luxury and ruggedness in its DNA, is specially made to defeat various ballistic and explosive threats. The road tank is fitted with more than a ton of armor plating and bulletproof glass that allows it to withstand attacks from powerful weaponry, including improved explosive devices (IEDs). The cars that Bola Ahmed Tinubu used for Convoy are super expensive, and they include Mercedes-Benz, G-Wagon, Range Rover Sport, and other luxury cars. And that is why Peter Obi is not happy with the conduct of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, knowing fully well that Nigerians are suffering due to the increment of petroleum price. Tinubu is here flaunting the resources of Nigeria, showing the world that Nigeria has money, whereas the Nigerian population are suffering abject poverty due to the increment of food prices and commodity prices in the country.